Call 'em up, it's a cowboy thing. Suckling scene, ting-a-ling-a-ling. Yaw down horn, kick up, rock, we sing. Booyaka, booyaka, call for Khabarovsk. Apologies to Shabba, but that is the only thing I could think of when I first started playing this ship. Yes, I finally have it. After an unnecessarily long time-gated wait, I've got me the Khabarovsk. Kaba! And I've been taking it out quite a bit to get a feel for it and figure out how I want to play it, and had this game, which is heart attack close to a crack in multiple times, so I thought this would make a good Trainables video so folks can see what this ship can do. Here's my commander setup. The eagle-eyed of you will notice I have changed my inspiration from my usual Russian destroyer build and opted to throw Azurlane Atago on. Why in God's name would I do that? Well, the Khabarovsk Kaba torpedo detection by default is 0.6 kilometers. And with Azurlane Atago on there, I have them at 0.4 kilometers. Someone else can do the reaction time for that, but I want to say it's somewhere in plank units. And for all of you non-nerds, a plank unit essentially is the shortest measurement of time possible. I believe it's the diameter of a photon. See, you really do learn things from watching these videos. Outside of that, my build is pretty similar to my Tashkent, agile and gun focused. This ship has very good armor and spots, very decent torpedo damage, if only 6 kilometers, and stupid good guns. And if you're thinking, well, that sounds like a wet dream come true, you would be right. At least for now, this is probably the apex predator ship in this game. Let's get to the match. We are back on northern waters, and I'm feeling unbeatable. I took an alternative route into this cap from the usual destroyer way, as with my poor detection, I want to utilize islands as much as I can to close the distance, stay hidden, and remove every other destroyer's one strength they have over me. We did get spotted by a Fletcher and took about half of its health in a few seconds. I know they're in a division with a Z-23. My twist and track tells me where they are, so I send in a set of patent-pending stealth technology torps. Let's see what happens. Oh, baby. You know what that is. That is the Taco Bell play of the game. I don't think I've ever had a simultaneous double strike before. And in fact, I wasn't even sure that I got a double strike because it never played the base drop. I was sitting there like, when will the base drop? When will the base drop? But it never did. Maybe I'll file it as a bug report just to be able to show off. But my teammates are on the comm wheels congratulating me, so I gotta send back. That's how it's done. And this is a technique that I think everyone should try to employ, whether you're in a Russian destroyer or a Japanese torpedo boat. If you can shoot and not be spotted, do it. Originally, I had moved into this location to be able to utilize the island to fire, but thanks to the Fletcher's long-lasting smoke, I can now keep shooting at this Conqueror and get free damage. And look at the damage numbers when I switched to AP. If you were thinking I was using hyperbole when I said this is the apex predator, I was not. In the 2 days I've had this, I've gunned down cruisers, destroyers, numerous battleships. We're talking 4 to 6K salvos on the sides of Yamatos. And on that Conqueror, I just did 25,000 damage. That's nuts. So anyway, now I'm going to reposition and try to be able to engage this Amagi and maybe be able to work on that Conqueror again. I was thinking at this point that this could be a cracking game. We have 2 ships sunk. There are still 5 on the map. So if I could get one or both of these battleships, then it's almost certainly a done deal. So I slide up to this island to engage with these ships again, and then I'm going to back up into the friendly Emberg smoke and keep firing away. things are looking good. That is our third. Now I just need to get this Amagi. And the Emberg smoke is going to start to dissipate in, what, about 20 seconds? So I'm just going to pop my own at that point. And one of the options on the Khabarovsk is that you can put on a heal instead of smoke. And I've played a few games with the heal, and it's not really a great heal. At most, it'll heal, I think, about 2,000 damage, and you can have 2 of them, so that's like 4k. I mean, I guess that's about 20% of your health, but I don't know. I think smoke is probably the way that I'm going to go. Anyway, in hindsight, I think this might be where I went wrong as far as my Kraken hunt goes. Now, I am going to get another fire on this Amagi, and I am getting some fairly consistent damage, but I think, and again, hindsight's 20/20, rather than go left right here, I should have gone right. I should have tried to get around this island in the middle sooner, so I could have maintained access to the Amagi, because I'm going to get cut off here, and at that point it's going to come down to whether or not my fires will actually burn this to death, and that's just not a reliable recipe for securing a kill. Not the end of the world, but definitely a bummer. But there are still 3 red ships, and they all look pretty healthy. So I hit the engine boost, and look at this puppy fly. 47.7 knots is currently set up. Not quite fantastic, but nothing else is going to outrun this ship. Oh, also, I made it a permanent shadow camo. Once I realized this thing was so dangerous, I had to paint it black. Black like Blashkar's mighty Raven Dark. Sorry, all this snow and bleakness made me think of the Norwegian black metal band Immortal. Still annoyed I didn't go see them when they played here, but the tickets were like $150. Anyway, let's engage this Shima. I have a pretty good chance right here of getting it, but a lot of people are shooting at it. Oh man, that would have been 4. So the options are quickly dissipating. I've got a Groza Kurfürst and a Jean Bart. I'm going to need to sink both of these for the Kraken. So I'm going to sit here and again use this friendly destroyer smoke. I think this is a gearing. And once again, farm some damage, and look at these hits stack up again. I will say that it seems like the Groza Kurfürst's armor is a bit more robust than the other ships I've shot AP with. Yeah, see, we're getting a lot of shatter, so maybe I should have stuck with HE there. But either way, let's maintain our momentum. We've got to go in here and go for the double strike with Torps. That's the only option to get both of these if we want to get that Kraken. Uh-oh. That Groza Kurfürst health is going to make things problematic. It was just full health, and there it goes. Okay, so I can't get the Kraken, unfortunately, but I can do this YOLO Torp run. And I do love torping Jean Barts. And there's our favorite lighthouse. And check this out. So I'm curious. We can't really tell when the Jean Bart sees these torps. Because I mean, they're not reacting yet. I mean, I don't know. I guess there's really nothing you can do. I just wish... I don't really wish to know what it's like to be on the receiving end of those. But that is that. An early look, at least on this channel, of the legendary tier Russian destroyer Khabarovsk. Kaba! We finished with 3,197 XP, a very good game, and walk away with about 390,000 silver minus our booster, that'd be about 200,000. So you can definitely make silver in legendary. But this ship, I think this will become a certified Kraken printer. At least until they add a slew of new legendary ships. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Or if you have any other questions or feel the need to get something off your chest. If you want to be there for this baby's first Kraken, hit subscribe and stress no more. Hit like if you feel there's nothing wrong with 0.4 kilometer detection on torpedoes. Hit dislike if you'd rather show your skill with a wall of Shima. I'll get back out there for another video soon, and we'll talk.